Hello dear students, how are you? Hope so everyone is well. So today we are going to discuss about the distance traveled by an object in a particular time, or you can say that distance traveled by an object in nth time or tth time. Okay, so already we have discussed about the equation of motion which we have calculated with the help of calculus method in earlier, means class 9th. You have already derived those equation from graphical method. So here we will discuss about distance traveled by an object in particular time. So what does mean particular time? Here we can say an object start moving from a point and reached at point B in a time period t. Okay, so suppose an object starts moving with initial velocity u, and due to this initial velocity it has an acceleration a. So here you can say for initial velocity a is equal to du upon dt, whereas when reached at point B means it has a final velocity, then acceleration can be defined as a is equal to dv upon dt, or you can say that a is equal to delta v upon delta t, or a is equal to du upon dt, which is already in difference. So an object starts moving from point A and reach at a point B. The object was moving with initial velocity u and take a time t. So for this distance, if you have to calculate this distance, then we know that from the equation of motion s is equal to, from equation of motion we know that s is equal to ut plus half at square. So this is the this distance can be calculated with the help of equation of motion. So this distance actually gives the information for t time. This equation gives the information for t time, means from 0 to t time. But what about if I will ask what is the distance traveled for this period? For this period means for a particular time this object what will distance achieved. Okay, so here we are going to calculate that distance, means in a particular time object have also achieved some distance. तो अब यहाँ पर क्या कहें बेटा कि ये तो t टाइम के लिए हो गया, तो हमने कहा अब nth टाइम के लिए क्या हो जाएगा, nth टाइम के लिए क्या हो जाएगा. तो जैसे यहाँ पर t टाइम के लिए है, nth टाइम का मतलब t टाइम से जस्ट प्रीवियस वाला केस, तो nth टाइम मीन्स ये वाला डिस्टेंस. तो बेटा अगर ये हमने माना t है, ये 0 से t, तो ये वाला क्या मान लेंगे t से जस्ट पहले, before t means t minus 1. So for the nth time, the time will be t minus 1. Therefore equation of motion for time t will be st ut plus half at square, whereas for nth time, here the time is actually t minus 1. So the distance or the time has been replaced by t minus 1. Therefore st minus 1 will be equal to u t minus 1 plus 1 upon 2 a t minus 1 whole square. Okay, means for nth time. So this is the equation of motion, or this is the distance traveled by an object for nth time or tth time. For nth time or tth time. So this is the distance traveled by an object for nth time or tth time. Now we have to calculate distance traveled by an object in a particular time, means this distance. तो बेटा ये वाला क्या था st, और ये वाला क्या है st minus 1. So this is st and this one is st minus 1. तो निकालना हमको सिर्फ इतना डिस्टेंस है, तो इस डिस्टेंस को कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हम लोग क्या करेंगे, we will subtract st from st minus 1. So for for a particular time, for a particular time, for a particular time, किसी भी पर्टिकुलर टाइम के लिए। अब देखो बेटा, कहीं पर भी आपको कैलकुलेट करना है तो आप टी जानते हैं, यानी कि ये वाला डिस्टेंस जो हो जाएगा वो किसी पर्टिकुलर टाइम के लिए कैलकुलेट कर ले जाएंगे। तो इसी तरीके से अगर आपको nth टाइम की कंडीशन पता है और टी टाइम की कंडीशन पता है तो आप पर्टिकुलर टाइम के लिए वैल्यू निकाल सकते हैं। या अभी हमको एक जनरलाइज्ड फॉर्मूला मिल जाएगा। सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट जनरलाइज्ड फॉर्मूला वी कैन कैलकुलेट द डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड बाय एन ऑब्जेक्ट इन a particular time. So here S is equal to ST minus ST minus 1. Now from equation 1 and 2 we have the value of ST, UT plus half AT square minus UT minus 1 plus half AT minus 1 का whole square. Now we will solve this equation. So on solving this equation we have got ut plus 1 upon 2 at square minus, solve this, ut minus u plus 1 upon 2 a minus b का whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So at square plus 1 upon 2 a and minus 2ab. So minus 2ab means 1 upon 2 into 2 and t. So here it will be a t. Now open the bracket, ut plus half at square minus ut and this one minus into minus plus u minus 1 upon 2 at square minus 1 upon 2a and minus minus plus a t. Okay, so look here, ut cancel out, half at square is cancel out. So we have got u minus 1 upon 2 a plus at. So here I can write this equation, S is equal to u plus, if I will take common a, so we have got t minus 1 by 2. So we have got S is equal to u plus a t minus 1 by 2. This equation gives distance for a particular time. So if you have to calculate value for a particular time, or you can say that for nth time S is equal to u plus a n minus 1 by 2, or for nth time S is equal to u plus a n minus 1 by 2. Okay, so either you know that tth value or nth value, so you can calculate the distance traveled by an object for a particular time. So write these things after we will discuss a numerical problem. So let's discuss a numerical problem. A question has given a three-wheeler starts from rest, means the initial velocity is 0. So a three-wheeler starts from rest, accelerate uniformly with 1 meter per second square on a straight road for 10 seconds, okay, and then moves with uniform velocity. After that it moves with uniform velocity. Plot the distance covered by the vehicle during the nth second, where n has given 1, 2, 3 and so on, versus n. So we have to calculate, plot the distance covered by vehicle during the nth second as well as versus n. What do you expect this plot to be during accelerated motion, a straight line or a parabola? So after plotting we will get whether it is parabola or it is a straight line. Look what we have to calculate here. We have to calculate the distance traveled by an object for the nth time, as well as we have plot it as versus n. So for the nth time Sn is equal to, you can say from here Sn सॉल्व कर लेते हैं थोड़ा सा और बेटा. Sn इज इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा, u क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दो तो क्या हो जाएगा 2n-1 और होल में डिवाइडेड बाई 2, तो यहाँ 2 कॉमन ले लिया मैंने, 1/2a 2n-1। क्वेश्चन में क्या क्या दिया हुआ था, u इज इक्वल टू 0, t इज इक्वल टू 10 सेकेंड, n is not given, n is given that 1, 2, 3 and so on. Instead of this, a is equal to 1 meter per second square. So from here we can say Sn is equal to u plus 1/2a 2n-1. u is 0, therefore Sn is equal to 1/2. Acceleration is 1 meter per second square into 1 2n-1. So here Sn is equal to 1/2 2n-1. Now we have to plot the graph between Sn versus n. So here we can say Sn and this one is denoting n. Now in the question given that n is equal to 1. So for n is equal to 1, for here I have taken n, here I have taken Sn. So if n is equal to 1, if n is equal to 1 means n is equal to 1, then if n is equal to 1 then S1 will be 1/2 2 minus 1. Okay, so S1 will be equal to 2 minus 1 means 1, so it will be 1/2. So when n is equal to 1, S1 is equal to 1/2. What about at 0? What about at 0? So first we will take 0. So if n is equal to 0, then S is equal to, look at here, 1/2, 0, 2 into 0 minus 1. So here S0 will be minus 1/2. So if n is equal to 0, then Sn is equal to minus 1/2. तो यहाँ पर प्लॉट में देखो बेटा, ये तो n 0 हो गया, तो जब n 0 है तो Sn वाली वैल्यू कहाँ पर है, Sn वाली वैल्यू कहीं यहाँ पर होगी, यानी कि माइनस 1/2, ये हो गया और ये हो गया, n इज इक्वल टू 1. सो एट n इज इक्वल टू 0, at n is equal to 0, S is equal to minus 1/2, whereas if n is equal to 1, then S1 is equal to 1/2. So if n is equal to, then 1/2 means we have got this value somewhere. Now what about n is equal to 2? यहीं पे प्लॉट कर देते हैं बेटा, n is equal to 2, तो S2 is equal to 1/2, 2 into 2 4 minus 1, here 3/2. Okay, so here we can say we are getting a difference between n plus 1/2 means minus 1/2 plus 1 means 1/2, then again 1, so 1/2 plus 1 3/2. Next equation will be 5/2. So 1/2, n is equal to 2, 3/2, 5/2, 7/2 and so on. So here we can say that we are getting a straight line because your difference is always 1. So here is the difference is always 1. So we are getting a straight line. This one is denoting the plot of Sn versus n. और यहाँ पर जो बेटा वैल्यूज हैं वो क्या डिनोट कर रही हैं? These are the straight line, not a parabolic. Okay, so this is the answer. And we have also one thing was I think also asking that what will be the velocity. So here we know that velocity can be defined as v is equal to u plus a t. Okay, so for time t 1 2 3 you can take. So here initial velocity is 0, acceleration is 1 and t is equal to 10, therefore velocity is equal to 10 meter per second. So this is the uniform velocity which object is moving. So v is equal to 10 meter per second. Okay, so आज के लिए इतना बहुत है, ये रख देता हूँ बेटा सारी वैल्यूज. 2 हो जाएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा 3/2, 3 हो जाएगा तो कितना हो जाएगा 5/2, 4 हो जाएगा तो कितना हो जाएगा 7/2, 5 हो जाएगा तो कितना हो जाएगा 9/2 एंड सो ऑन. सो यू जस्ट हैव add 1 in each values. Okay, so for today it is thank you. We will discuss in the next lecture projectile motion. Okay, so projectile motion is very important for NEET as well as JEE mains or for your exam purpose, and we will also discuss about the relative velocity, but here we are not going to discuss about the relative velocity because we have not studied about the vector. So without a vector you cannot understand the relative velocity, so there is no meaning to discuss here relative velocity. So first we will discuss about the vector quantity and scalar quantity, and after that we will discuss relative velocity. Okay, so for today it's thank you. See you again.